And I'm going to begin the process of a bright illumination that we intend to express in our certainty that in our initial encounter with ourselves in this Course in Miracles, through love, we can close the gap. We're going to be with you now in a procedure of a definition of the entirety of our association with each other, in the illumination of our mind, in self-recognition that the gap in time and space, which represents the idea of separation, can be closed instantly in this procedure. This is a Course in Miracles. It's a required course because it's an indication of the immediacy of your capacity to recognize who you really are. In the gap, you appear to have extended from your association of space-time in order to get a reflection of who you're not. So that all that we've expressed now in this determination of love is to show you that in reality there's no distance between what we intend to express to each other in the moment at which a time of terror, and this will be a continuation of the reading of chapter 29 of the text, where you actually thought within your dream of death that there was something out there that could actually hurt you or cause you pain. Now you've come to know with me that in the new dream that we intend to pursue actively in the idea that we can actually escape from this continuum of time, although it represents the idea of a body form, that the entire illusionary nature of the reflection of our light can show to us a true reflection and reflection of who we are. Practice. God goes with us wherever we go and offers us a light through the spirit of energy of our association that closes the gap in which we previously identified of an idea of a dream of separation in what appears to be separate minds of dreams. Within the illusion of the correspondence of A Course in Miracles through the resurrected mind of Jesus of Nazareth, we are seeing in an increasingly vivid light factor the idea of the instant availability of energy conversion of our molecular association within our dream of death. And we intend to foster it in this program of resurrection, in the certainty that this is the time and the place that you have chosen within your illusion of dreaming to foster together in mutual intent to forgive a new dream of our identity with each other. Here and now, I am offering to you in the terms of your identification of me as an advanced teacher of the light through illumination, master teacher they call me. I am within a perspective of your dream association with yourself, offering you a figure within your dream that can offer alternatives within ratios of the gap that appears to be present with us in the sequentiality of time. Look with me. The simple truth of the matter is there's no distance between eternal life and the idea of separation somewhere in time. It's simply not there. Okay? Time, the entirety of your association of your mind, is already included in with the idea of what life is, because you are life, and we'll share it in this instant. Listen. There are different kinds of life, for life is like the truth. It does not have degrees. It's the one condition in which all that God created share. Like all his thoughts, it has no opposite. There is no death, because what God created shares his life. There is no death, because an opposite to God does not exist. There is no death, because the Father and the Son are one. And in the illumination of your mind that's about to occur through self-recognition within your individual dream of death, a process of awakening from what appeared to be your body formulation is occurring. Are we dreaming? We have descended very deeply into the idea of the possibility, somewhere in what is termed space-time, that you are trapped in the light observation of yourself that appears to be denying you access to a better vision of what you are in that association. I'm going to speak directly to you for just a moment. This is, of course, from the title from Master Jesus of the certainty of the necessity for the resurrection of your body, formulation, isn't it? Through a transfiguration of associations of energy that constitute time or distances within molecular associations of forms of light that have bound you to a procedure that continually offers a solution within the idea of space-time. So in the closing of the gap that we began today's session with, awakening, we are showing you that from the very beginning, from the first moment in time, till the end of time, termed, 14,000 million years, you are beginning to see the instant availability of an alternative in recognition that time can have no effect on you in the relative idea of distances, which represents space, unless you let it do it. I'm excited at the prospect that you would form a relationship with me in evidence of the inevitability of the organization of your mind that sets terms for what you want to hear within the factoring of your own mind. Is this true? I have a science magazine, and I'm going to read you just a little bit about it. I'm fascinated by the perspective, and this is called instantaneousness. You share this with me? There's an attempt by the human condition is identified somewhere in the very limited self that it organized within itself, that it can define what time is. And of course, from the perspective of the division or multiplication of time, it appears to be true. I'm reminded that in our Course in Miracles, I teach and demonstrate instantaneous communication.